Everybody, we live on YouTube right now. Click that link in the bio. Get over there to YouTube, man. We need all y'all ass over there, man. Y'all don't want to miss this shit. Everybody, get over there. Don't forget to follow me before you head that way, man.
Liz, you just need to click that link. That last one.
Everybody get over there to the YouTube channel. We live on YouTube right now, man. Y'all come over here, man. Hear this story, man. Get over here. Everybody click that link in my bio. Go to the YouTube channel. I'm finna get off TikTok. I'm giving y'all 30 seconds to go to the YouTube channel. We live on YouTube right now. Let's go, y'all. We live on YouTube right now. Everybody, let's go. Click the link in my bio. Let's go. We got 38 people over here. When you come in, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that share button, y'all. YouTube link is in my bio. All you got to do is come out of the chat and click that thumbs up to hit the like button. We don't ask for donations. We just ask that you like and share.
Hey, girl. Liz, you just have to click that last link that he just sent. I saw you in the chat a minute ago. So when you click it, if you click it, it will take you
down, y'all. It's gonna go down. It's gonna go down. She said she saw it.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna drop it right now.
Look, she's
everybody click the link in my bio. Go subscribe and tap into the podcast. We live right now on YouTube. Y'all got 30 seconds. I'm giving everybody 30 seconds to tap that link in my bio. Go to the YouTube channel, y'all. We live on YouTube right now. I need all y'all over there. We got 78 people in the chat. We need everybody to like, man. Let's go. Everybody, please hit that like button. All you got to do is come out of the chat and click the thumbs up, y'all, and share, please. M-Star Media and Renegade. Already, we appreciate him. Whoever that is, we appreciate him. We appreciate him. We appreciate him.
She's backstage right now, Jay.
Huh?
She's backstage, she said.
No, oh, I see it.
Hi.
Hey.
How are you guys?
What's
Good,
up?
how are you?
Everybody click
That's
my bio. Go to the channel right now.
Girl.
That's not Liz. Where's she at? The girl. Liz,
What do you think?
Liz not backstage, Jay? Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
Hold on.
How you been?
Good. Hold on. I need to mute this really quick because I got to see where Liz is at. She says she's backstage, but I think that she's not on this backstage. So hold on.
Okay.
No, bad. Liz did what I did and clicked the wrong link, so she's gonna get on right now. Liz is getting on right now. She clicked the wrong link. How you been, girl?
I've been good. Just working, like doing all this freaking overtime, you know?
Yeah.
I'm so tired, girl.
Oh, hey Becky, we're gonna get you off for just a minute, okay? Because we're doing an interview with Miss Liz right now.
Okay, no, it's fine. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
All right. Hey, Miss Liz, how are you?
I'm good. I'm a little nervous. Feel like I'm gonna throw up a little bit, but I'll be all right.
Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. You looking all beautiful as ever.
Oh, thank you. I found a nice moo to wear since I'm on YouTube, so you know.
I was like, look, she said, "Hey, Liz."
Thank you for having me.
Man, girl. We've been waiting all day.
Yeah. I've been nervous all day, but yeah, you want me to start from the beginning? I can go there.
Yes, ma'am. Are you guys ready? Let me see if Jay's ready. This is Jay. I'm gonna introduce you to the host of the show.
Host with the most.
The host with the most. This is Jay.
How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm all right. I'm here. I made it.
She said
What
she
you
was eating lettuce
eating?
all
No, no,
day.
no. Wait a minute. What are you eating? Now let's get that out the way first, because I have ADHD. Oh, I can't see. Oh, okay. Sorry. Thank you for
Hold on.
being.
We need everybody in here before we get started. Please click the like button. It's not the heart. Come out of the chat. Hit the like button, y'all. Everybody, please share. I appreciate
Yes, please
y'all.
share, please like. Don't get started telling your story yet. Let's let them rack it up a little bit. Like the live, you guys.
Like the live, like the live, like the live. You know what I'm saying? We
Yes.
appreciate all the support, everybody who
Look,
tapped in, man.
there's 108 people in here. We got 39 likes. Let's run it up.
That's
Please.
it. Oh, no, hombre. Where are my people at? Oh.
Yes, your people. Get on your thing and start saying, hey, get over here. I'm live right now.
Oh yeah, I did. Well, I did that earlier. Well, I don't
Yeah.
want the other two. Man, he got his minions out for me already, coming after me in my DMs and shit. I like, oh,
Oh no.
yeah, it's funny. I find it very humorous, but you know, it is what it is. And it's not the first time one of his people have messaged me. Like we've known each
Yeah.
other a lot of years, and it's been about 8 of them now. There's like 8 or 9 by now.
Look, 47 likes. We got 127 people in the chat. Come on, y'all. Let's like it.
Just
Let's
wait
see
till
how
I
we get
start
to that.
talking. Just wait. They'll start liking that shit.
Yes. We got it. We got it. They're on the phone with the prison husband. I just got off the phone with mine.
Sorry, give my little
You're good, girl. You're good.
thing. It's gonna be a long little conversation. You
Huh?
know, and I just want to
Okay.
say, like, before I say anything, like, he is, or I don't know, after this interview, was because he knows what an open person I am and how I talk about my life, and he knows
Yeah.
he's a part of that, and he can't be mad at me for that. He's no different from anybody else, and I don't know why he would think he would get special treatment for
No.
me, like not in a bad way, but just I'm not gonna be any different for him. Like he's no
Yeah.
special than anybody else, you know. So
Yeah.
before I say anything,
Yes. Now I completely understand. And you know what? You know what I really appreciated about you and your story? The authenticity that you had. You know what I mean? Like you came on there and you were very authentic with whatever you said, you know? Like,
I appreciate that. Not a lot of people can handle
mm,
somebody that's very honest about things. That's why I keep my mouth shut as much as I can. But I'm also one that can't keep their mouth shut, especially if something really bothers me. Like I'm very
right.
expressive. I'm very opinionated, but in the most respectful way. Sometimes, if you're Karen, no, you're gonna get the full brunt of my wrath. Like I can't. I don't like people that disrespect people or see
Yeah.
ugliness in the world. Like I'm very vocal about it. If I see something, I'm gonna say something, and I'm very open with that. So
100%.
Hey, it's everybody liking the live, y'all. We need everybody to hit that like button and share the live, y'all. Please, everybody share the live. We need at least
Yeah.
15 shares, and everybody need to like. It's 124 people in here, y'all. Come on.
All you have to do is jump out and click the thumbs up. So YouTube is a little bit different. You don't do it with the little heart. You have to click out and press the thumbs.
I don't want my age to show, but like what, like click out what?
No,
I
no,
feel
no,
like if I
no.
touch something.
Yeah, you don't have to. But I mean
Oh,
like
okay, okay.
no, no, then when they're liking the live, they have to get out of our this part and press the thumbs up button.
Oh, okay, I
Hey, we
got you.
need some
Okay.
likes. Everybody like the live, y'all. We need to run it up, y'all. Come on. 59 likes, 132 people in the chat. Let's go, man.
Let's go. Look, we have 59 likes.
Come on. 65. Let's go.
We're so glad you're on here with us though, girl.
Me too. I have a tendency to change my mind a lot, and I'm really trying to be different about that. Like I was
Yeah.
like the anxiety that I built up with like life bullshit and shit. It's like I don't know, like it makes my heart, it gets me in this like very uncomfortable feeling to where like I just can't handle it sometimes. But I'm trying to be different. I'm glad I'm here too. Thank you again for having me, just in case I haven't said it yet.
That's a
No,
fact.
you have, and we appreciate you being here. Like I said, it's very cool. Like we have a very we're fun, you know? We
Okay,
try to
cool.
be fun and comfortable. Let her talk before she changes her mind.
No, no, it's cool. I'm really staring at this man eating right now. He looks like
Hold
he's
on, Liz.
enjoying
Hold
that
on.
shit.
Hold on, Liz. This rose hitting.
No, no, I ain't hating. I'm jealous. That's what that
Look,
shit is right there. Like I'm like,
hold on.
look bad.
Hold on, Liz. So we gotta ask you a question. Where you
Uh
from?
oh. I'm from San Antonio, Texas.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we
So
have fun here.
everybody know you been going viral and shit. You went viral. They don't know the real story because the media made it seem to us as if you didn't know this man.
You
But
know, and I knew that was gonna happen. I knew, and I just let it fall where it fell. You know, I released something that I thought that was great, and people made it. It was really funny looking at all the videos, and the story changes a little bit this way, a little bit different, a little bit like it's changed so much. It's like, wow, look at all these people just spreading this shit like wildfire. All wrong, but you know, it's spreading. I'll take it.
Yeah.
that's a fact.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
it's amazing. Like it was just wild to watch and see, but everybody was talking about it, you know, like everybody was messaging me out of the woodwork, you know, family I haven't talked to in like 20 years. All of a sudden they want me to go to their fucking parties and shit. I'm like, bitch, don't text me now. You haven't ever heard from you in 20 years. Like, get out of here. You know, get the fuck out of here. You know, I like not like that, but it's like don't pretend like we're cool. Like I don't even know you.
hey, I ain't gonna even lie. I'm like, this might the most interesting interview ever. Like, so I got a lot of questions, and I'm sure Amber got a lot of questions too.
Well,
But
I got a lot of answers. It's a match made in
so,
heaven.
so I want to know. So we ain't gonna ask about the nitty gritty. Take
Hey,
us.
you can ask, hey,
I'm not
feel
asking
free
about
to
the nitty
ask what
gritty.
you want to
I'm gonna
ask.
let her
If this
ask
is
that.
uncensored, I will answer anything and everything.
No, I'm
Okay?
gonna let her ask you them questions. But I just want to know. Take us through the plot because I found out that you plotted this shit. You plotted this shit because you had a vision. I went and did my research because see, this is the thing. I had to start digging in and finding out what's going on before you came on. So I spent like 2 hours today reading about your ass. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I'm so sorry.
No, I found something out that you said you had a plan in your head, and that shit worked out exactly like you thought it was. Am I correct?
Oh, it was more than I ever
How
imagined, to
the
be
fuck did
honest.
you know this shit was gonna go viral?
You know what? I
Take
wasn't
us,
even
take
gonna
us
do
through the
it.
process, and I'm gonna shut up. Take us.
Okay. If you, we'll start from the beginning. First of all, he's a friend of mine that I've known for about 3, 4 years. Good friend. When I first met him, I took him out. I'm not gonna say I'm not no fucking sugar mama. I don't want to say I was a sugar mama, but he was a hot looking man, and I wanted him next to me. That's how it started. I took him out to dinner. We met on a dating app. We had a good time. We talked. We vibed, and like we hung out. Every time we hung out, we would have a great time, and then we would have an even better time later, you know, and that's what it was. But we became really good friends. Unfortunately, being the bad boy that he is, you know, he had his stint in jail a couple times, you know.
Mm-hmm.
uh this isn't our first rodeo. This was the longest stint that he's been in. I think it was like 17 months or something, but I didn't talk to him for like the first year. And then he got in contact. Somebody told me to call him. We got back in contact to where we wrote a letter and then talking on the phone to where we started doing visits.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we thought he was gonna get out in December. He actually got out in January or July. And I told him months ago, before all this shit started, before he even got close to getting out, I was like, hey, look, I said, I understand you got family or whatever, but can I pick you up? And he said, yeah, no problem. And I said, well, I got another question for you. Can we stop by my house on the way of dropping you off? So we, you know.
Get it
And
in.
he said, yeah, no problem. Like there was no problem. He's like, yeah, I can do that. And I said, are you sure? Because I'm really looking forward to that. Look, listen, I have been estranged from my husband since 2020. I tried all the dating apps. I tried all this fucking shit. All these fucking guys are all the same. Like they're just all the same. All the same. I've been out of the running because I've been in 2 long-term relationships in a 20-year period. I am not experienced in dating. I got so fucking tired of that shit and I wanted to get
You was
okay.
trying to get
That's
that prostitute.
Listen, I had cousins talk about this a long time ago, and I remembered it. And he was coming out. That was my friend. I've been there for him. I've been a really good friend, so I knew this little favor wasn't gonna be a big deal for him. Like he said, yes, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
So I reminded him right when he got out. I was like, hey, you know, we're still gonna do that, right? Me and you, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. So I was sitting there. And that inmate hopper popped in my head. I was waiting, and I wasn't gonna record nothing because you can't. Really, you're not allowed. I got caught. I got caught by the guy, and I kind of thought I was gonna get in trouble for recording. Oh shit! I better not say that and be like, yeah, that's right. You're not supposed to record. Anyway, I was trying to sneak it, and I was gonna make a funny video about it, and that's what it was. That was just last minute thinking, and I created it. But the second video, that was an entire reenactment. You know why it was so funny? Because that's what actually happened, exception
You ain't
of the
finna just
shot.
say that and think you ain't finna go into that. What do you mean a reenactment?
The fuck you mean? What do you mean? That's
So you
exactly
just
what happened.
so
That's
you told
moment for moment.
you told you did you discuss this with him like, hey, we finna do this?
Well, I'm kind of jumping ahead of myself a little
Yeah,
bit.
we need to see.
Yeah, we need to spread this shit out. I don't want to get right tab.
We
What are
need
the
your
likes
light
at
on,
right now?
girl.
What are the likes at?
What are the
So,
lights at? She said.
everybody hit that like button. Hit the like
Me,
button.
me
Yeah, I
too.
don't
Hold
want to
on,
rush
girl. We
into the
can't see
nitty
your
gritty.
face.
Wait, is everybody here? I don't want to make anybody miss this
You
shit.
got a crowd right now, so you just go ahead and talk. You can smoke on here. They ain't gonna do shit to you.
Well, anyway, when he came out, like I have made videos of him before. He's been on my TikToks. Like I made 15 TikTok videos already with him. We've made other videos together with them, which he's happily holding the camera. Okay, there's nobody forcing him to do nothing in those videos. You see him smiling, and you can hear him. He's having a great time. Okay. Anyway, like we did, that's just what we did. That's just the kind of relationship we had. Like if he wanted me to give him some money, I didn't give him a lot of money. I'm not like one of these rich people, but I help all my friends out. It's not just him. Anybody asks me for money, if I have it, I give it to you. With him, I just knew I wasn't getting it back, but it was okay because he was hot. I guess that's all honesty. Like I knew what it was, and
Oh,
I
he
knew
gonna
better
make
than to
it
be
back
like that.
with that slang with that wood.
Listen, he is the absolute best. I've been around. I'm catching up to like other people. I'm not a hoe or anything, but that is the absolute best I've ever had in my entire life. Hands down.
Oh,
Hands down. I've told everybody that. I brag about him. I've even showed my own videos. I even showed him like he loved that shit. He loved
So
how I
y'all
talked
recorded
about him like
yourself.
that.
Y'all recorded yourself fucking.
Yeah, many times. Many times. Who? What? Why y'all quiet? What?
I was,
Don't
that's a
act like y'all don't
thing.
do that
I'm
too.
just trying
Don't
to
act
make
like
sure
don't get
that the
off.
chat
Hey,
here.
girl, I'm reading I've been reading the comments. They loving it over here.
Oh, I bet. Hey, let me tell you something. Everybody used to love coming in on Monday mornings because they knew what kind of person I am on the weekends. I like to go out and have fun. Okay.
Mhm.
I am very adventurous. I'm kind of fearless now. I am not afraid to what's to say, like just join anybody, not
Mhm.
in a
Yeah,
gross way. Just I can work my way into a group of people and start talking and have a good time. I've always
yeah.
known how to do that. But they love hearing my stories on Monday. They're like, so what happened? And who'd you, and not kind, who'd you do this time? But not like that, but kind of like that. I went through a phase. I went through a phase. I had my husband cheat on me. Of course, we all go through our phases. This is my God given right as a woman, okay?
That's right.
That's not my
That's right.
fault. That's his fault. That's not my fault.
Mhm.
Do your
But they
thing.
used to love my stories. They're like, yeah, my husband wants to know what happened with so and so. And,
Mhm.
like they go back and tell their spouses and then their family. And next thing you know, everybody wants to know my cheese man the whole week. It's funny. But
Yeah.
but yeah, but anyway, that's how our relationship was. When he got out, the shoes was a nice surprise. I didn't expect, and what happened was what he did. This is how nice of a guy he is. He switched his good shoes with somebody who had those shitty shoes because they were just gonna throw it out. So that's what a nice of a person. He gave his roommate or somebody his good shoes and took the
Yeah.
Mhm.
ugly ones. So that's why they look like that.
So, so you picked him up. Y'all did the reenactment. Y'all went back to the house.
Well, not in that order, but yes.
Okay, because I seen a video where you was doing like these clips, and then you shot the last clip, and you was like, "Woo!"
Oh, that was the first. Yeah, that was the
Oh,
first
I've been
video.
watching you. I went. I had to go
What was
look.
the real one?
That was the first one. That was the whole jail. That was after the 6.5 hours later in my hair. That was literally right after. That was not fake. That was for real. That was for real.
But this shit's
He was taking
crazy.
a shower.
How did shit get twisted up? We want the drama. How did it get twisted?
Okay, this is what happened. Like, I woke up the next day, and next thing you know, I had like 20,000 new followers at that point. Like, literally, not even 24 hours comments, and I'm realizing how big this is going because everything was just going off on my phone, and in my back of my mind, I'm like, uh-oh. That was my first reaction, like, oh shit, like, uh-oh, like, like, I was just fucking around, like, this is. And then, it is what it is. And like 2 weeks later, he contacted me and he was mad as well. No, his baby mama contacted me first. He's like, so and so. He's mortified that he saw this on here. His kids saw it. Yeah, they're a little young and they shouldn't be on TikTok, but like he's upset that his kids. He tried to say all the kids, the kids, the kids, and I felt bad because I really didn't think about that, to be honest. I always got his permission. He always liked the videos. Like I really never had to ask permission to
Mm-hmm.
get anything from him. He was very supportive of me and knows exactly how I am. I had the fucking camera in his face. If he was really that concerned, he would have been like, "Hey, what are you recording for?" Blah blah blah. But he didn't ask that because he knew exactly what I was gonna do. But I took her into consideration and I made that other video saying that I was lying. I tried to make it seem like still joke about it, but say that I was lying in order to protect him. That way he wouldn't get in trouble with his baby mom. Because I had no idea he was gonna go back to his girlfriend. He told me he was going to his grandma's house. He broke up with her. He was done with her, this and that. He has no reason to lie to me. We're not like that together. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And I was like, dude, if I would have known that, I would have put a fucking sticker over your face. I would have blocked out your face. No problem. This wouldn't even have been an issue.
Yeah.
But I mean, like a lot of this could have been prevented because I don't want to put him in a situation because we are best friends. I would never do anything to hurt him in a malicious way or make fun of him or talk about it, like just put him on blast like that in a bad way. I didn't want to, but I thought this is what we talked about we were going to do when he was in jail. I was going to promote him, make videos. I thought this would be great for him. I was building him up.
Yeah.
Shit, I wish I'd never seen another woman talk about a guy like that on TikTok. And I think, oh my God, come on.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, he finally messaged me after that and said, "Oh, you're gonna put me on blast. You do this for fame and clout." And I told him, I was like, I didn't know this was gonna happen. Nobody pays attention to me. Like I've never, had that kind of reaction. I've had videos go viral, but not like that.
Yeah.
That was epic.
That was a whole different level.
They said the media made it seem like you didn't know that man, and that how did you convince them, or did they edit it?
No, they made assumptions because I said it as a joke in the paper, like I've got them out of the paper. And I had that our newspaper that we have here in our city is called SA Busted. It's a picture of mugshots, but there is a section in there to where you can find inmates. You can pen pal them, you can write them. It's like their little bio and their picture and all their information, like what they likes, their dislikes. And so it's like a whole ass page of this shit, okay?
That's so
So
crazy.
I said it as a joke to keep it in mind. And when I put the visual, when I showed them the paper in the second one, people put two and two together. I didn't really lie, but they made assumptions and it just
Yeah.
went off. I just didn't say nothing. I just watched everything and I was like, huh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Which I knew they were gonna do. I study the social media and how people are, and then the story changes a little bit as much as it spreads, and then it was everywhere.
Yeah. 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 So he waxed that ass.
Hey, let me tell you something. Like I didn't tell him to go easy. I knew what I was getting myself into, and I didn't want him to tell him to stop because I'm a trooper. Like I just went for it. But
Yeah.
yeah, it was a little uncomfortable at first. But like most of the time, he always put in a great effort. That's what I liked about him the most. He was oh man, like he.
He put in that work.
Hang on, I'm having a moment. Let me give me a minute. Give me a minute.
So right now, are y'all on speaking terms right now? Or no.
Well, you know what? Last night when he did that interview, okay, I'll turn my screen on. I have to turn on a big light. Oh, I didn't want the light, but Okay. Anyway, is that better?
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
what was the question? Sorry, I got distracted. Do it again.
Are y'all on speaking terms right now?
Oh, there's a lot that he didn't say in that interview. He did that interview with his manager on TikTok last night. That's what I was
His
texting you
manager.
about. Yeah, I did not look. I don't know who she is.
So he
I
done
don't
blew up
even.
basically.
Yeah, what pissed me off is he waited a whole ass month to say something. You know what I mean? And I told him when I talked to him the first time after he was pissed off, I said, "Look, I'm sorry. You wanted me to take it down." I said, "Even if I took it down, it's too late. Like it's out there. Like it's already out there. There's nothing. It's out of my hands." And I told him, I said, "You know me. We've been friends all these years. Like I wouldn't do that to hurt you. Like I'm not gonna. Are you upset at me because your baby mama found out and this and that? Because you never had a problem with this before. I always made videos about us and." Talked about him in the same kind of manner. And I didn't understand why he was getting so upset. The
Right.
fact that it went viral, I guess. I can understand his sympathy a little bit. Like, I sympathize and I do feel bad. But coming out a month later trying to say something, it's like, why? I didn't understand that. Like it
Yeah.
didn't, his reputation that he's done to his own self is far worse than what he thinks I did. You know what I
Right.
mean? And I don't understand why he was taking it to that level. Like I really fucking hurt him. You know what I mean? Everybody knows. I, I don't know.
Do you think that it's that, or do you think that he's just trying to extend it out so he can collect some more views and collect some more, hype it up a
I,
little bit more? Because that sad song he put on there was real dramatic.
dude, that's the first thing that
I
went in
didn't
my
even get
head
to
with
see
the
it.
music. I was like, oh my God, shut the fuck up with the music. Oh, I was sitting over here. I had to pause it a few times. And they tried to say that it took him a while. He was so traumatized. That's why you're making fun of him how long it's taken to talk. And I was like, he didn't say much of anything, and it took him forever to get there. Like, come on, dude. Like,
Yeah.
uh, I don't. I'm trying to find the right words because I know he's gonna see this, and not that I'm afraid that he's gonna see this. I know that he's not ever gonna admit what it was with us, and that's
Yeah.
fine. That's his prerogative to save his own. I don't know what the fuck, but
So
he
y'all
knows
supposed to
me.
been like this supposed to been like a just a fucking thing.
No,
He
it started like that. It started like that. But we became really good friends. Like we actually enjoyed each other's company. He was really cool. I didn't judge him for any of his downfalls. He didn't judge me for any of mine because I was drinking a lot. I wasn't in my best light. I was like very destructive with the drinking because of the husband situation. My son's father passed away. Like I was a fucking mess. So like we were there for each other. We were really fucking really
Yeah.
like we were really good friends. Not just that. It was supposed to be just a sexual thing, but it became a really good friendship. And that's why I'm trying to watch what I say because I don't want him to think that it's an attack on him. It's just me being honest,
okay.
which
Right.
is how he's looking at it. My dog keeps kicking on the door. It bothers me. Hang on. Come on, hurry up. Come on, hurry
Said
up,
fuck
hurry up,
ship.
hurry up.
I said fuck ship the situation ship. So
Yep.
I got one more question, then I'm gonna let Amber ask you whatever. I'm gonna just sit back and listen because this shit's interesting to me. So explain posting that video and waking up in the morning and seeing what the fuck happened to your page. Explain that.
My first thought was, oh, what the fuck? Like I was like really like, oh, is my boss gonna see this? Like that was my first reaction. But luckily he saw the video like 2 days later. But he didn't say nothing, thank God. It's not associated with that. That's always my biggest fear. But at the same time, I was like, oh, he's gonna see this. Like, I know his phone's not on right now, but I know he's gonna see this shit eventually. And I was pretty fucking proud of myself too, because I knew I had a great idea. I knew, hey, stop biting my dog. Sorry, my cat keeps, he's mean. But I knew it was a good idea, and I was pretty fucking proud of myself. I ain't even gonna lie. I was sitting there basking in all the comments and watching and reading how funny I fucking was because I knew that this whole time. And finally, people are fucking noticing. It's like I've been here the whole time, but you judge me by society judges people, and I hate it when people say, "Don't make it about looks." Well, fuck you because I've been judged all my fucking life, and it is true. That's how people have treated me my entire life. And then they're all surprised when they find out how fucking great of a person I am. I'm like, fuck you, bitch. I don't want to be my friend. You judge me, and then you find out after the fact, fuck you.
So since
Bye.
went viral, did you was a lot of people like you say they treated you like shit, but once you got 90,000 fucking followers now, and this shit
Yeah.
happened fast. So after you got those followers, how did your friends change?
Well, you have to have. I really don't have any. I'm not trying to make myself
You
sound all
do now,
pathetic
right?
and fucking shit. I go to work. Listen, I go to work. I've been through a lot these past 5 years, and after my son's father died, I found out who my friends were because I distanced myself. They weren't there for me. Like maybe one or two stuck around, but I go to work. I come home. I make TikToks to keep my mind busy because it's a dark place up here. Okay, I don't want to be like I'm a miserable person, but I really am. So to have everything that happened for me couldn't be better. And it's opening the doors to having me be able to take the opportunity to make a documentary with him because my son's dad was a victim of the Lady Bird Lake killer.
Mhm.
So I have to
Wow.
deal with all that bullshit on top of what I'm going through. So that was another reason why I did what I did because I needed it. I needed to be fucking, have my brains hit the ceiling and my socks on the ceiling. You know what I mean? Like I needed that fucking shit. And he
Yeah.
understood that. And that's another reason why I think he did it because he heard me complain. He heard all how miserable I've been on the outside. And he always wanted to make me feel better because he knew how bad I was hurting. And it hurts my heart if he thinks that I did this to hurt him. In a way, I was just bragging about how he made me feel. You know what I mean? And I
Yeah.
had a good idea and I ran with it.
Right.
So, I mean, it's just, it's been reading all the comments and having all this shit happen has been like a blessing when it needed to come when I needed it the most.
Yeah.
And it's actually put my faith in God a little bit more. It's making our relationship a little bit better because I had to question a lot of things, being a good person and trying to be, the person that I am on a daily basis, given my history and my past. It's hard to be this nice and not after everybody's walked all over you and use you and just make fun of you and not call you anything or just even acknowledge my existence. So I mean, I hate that it's a sad story, but it's my fucking story, and that's the only one I have to tell. So
Yeah,
I
girl.
don't,
You know what?
sure.
I'm trying to make it better, and that was a good boost for me. So I
Hey,
didn't want to do it at his
what's your
expense, but
Liz, they said what's your TikTok?
it's my name, Elizabeth Hernandez 4496. But
Yeah.
without the Z, Hernandez. I would have thought of a better screen name, but I didn't take it seriously. I let it pick for me. So
Came up with a badass plot. I wonder, you said you knew that shit was going.
I have a big imagination. Because I know my friend. I know my friend and I know exactly what he was going to do. And that's why it was so great. It's just I know him. And that's why I wish he wasn't so mad. We both could have made this a big, great thing and make it better than what it was, but it didn't. And that's unfortunate. But he didn't listen to me. And that's what happens. You don't listen to me. Nobody fucking listens to me. Anyway.
Well, I'm gonna have to tell you, I don't believe that, girl, because there's so many people listening to you now.
It's
You
about
got,
fucking
you
time.
got
I'm about to be
90.
fucking 40, goddammit. You know how long
Ah.
I've been here on TikTok since 2020, bitches. It's like, where you been at?
Yeah.
Well, you got 90,000 people listening to you now, girl.
Wait, what the
No,
fuck? What?
no, not right. I mean, on your page, girl.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? Oh, girl,
I
give me
wish
a
we
heart
had
attack. I was
100.
like, no makeup, no bra, nothing, all chinga. Fuck.
This shit might fucking go viral. You just never know. You never know what's gonna go viral. You never know.
He's gonna be more mad at me. It better not. Oh, I'm
Hey,
trying to.
you know what? It's okay though. You cannot let anybody else block your blessings, no matter what.
His but
At
but
the
you
end of
don't
the day,
understand. His thing was a blessing, and I might not have it anymore. That breaks my heart.
You
Like,
give
hey,
bless.
you got the big old to give her.
no, don't make
I'm
it
about to.
go viral. No.
I know some people is. Don't make me hit them up for you.
he, despite what his history was, before I tell more about it, like he really is trying to be a better person. I just hope his vices don't get the best of him, and I really hope he doesn't use this as an excuse to go back to his old ways. I really don't. Like, I'm gonna feel so guilty if I hear, because I always check in on him from his other people's. So
Where did Lilo come from?
the what?
Lilo.
Lilo. I don't know who that is.
I've been following Liz for a bit, and she's super genuine and has a good heart. It's
Oh. Oh, Lilo. Oh, from my side. Yeah, she's cool. Hey, what's up, Lilo? Sorry, my bad. I was slow. I was like, what? Sorry, that's a weed right here. My bad.
sound good.
So my question, I just wanted to know more about the nitty gritty. So the
Listen.
day of, right? You said you spent 6 hours.
Okay, look, listen, I'm a fat bitch. You know my fat ass didn't last no 6 hours, okay? Like, it felt like 6 hours because of the pain, but like it was a nice session. It lasted longer than I thought it was because being in prison that long, you think it'd be real quick. Nah, nah, Man, that shit. Oh, I had to adjust. I had to say, wait, calm down. He just had this look in his face. Oh, I love that look. I love that. Oh.
I think we all love that look.
Oh man, I haven't
That's
seen a
the
look
look.
in that man's eye. That's why I really look. Listen,
The
I don't
pain.
suggest having it be a stranger if you're gonna do this, because if it's a stranger, you're on the next level. I'm not gonna go to that level. I want to live a little bit, but all I'm saying,
She said, "I want to live a little bit."
yeah, just a little bit, not a lot, but I'm telling you, it hits different. Like, it really, really does. Like, I have not done it since that day. Like, I am taking a break for a while because I don't know why. I just feel like my soul's telling me to relax. But oh man, no, I've always enjoyed our time together. It really hurts my heart knowing, and I don't want to make it sound like I'm a cochina like that, like I'm gonna miss the D more than him as a person. That's not true. That's not true. Like, if this, makes it worse, then so be it. But he knows me, and he knows how open I am to talking about my life, and he's in it. Like, he knew
Yeah.
what it was a long time ago. That's why he was my friend, because he didn't mind all before. I hope he gets over it, but I don't know. I don't like the way he lied and shit. Oh, nothing happened. Nothing happened,
Why
bitch.
don't you
They
tell
know
us
it
a little
happened. Look
bit?
how expressive I was. I can't make that shit up. You know what I mean? I can't make that
Yeah.
shit up.
Why don't you tell us a little bit of what he said? Because I didn't see none of his videos, only the stuff that you posted. I don't have no interest in going to click on that, so I didn't. But I
He
just watched
just
what you have posted.
he just kept telling me, like, he has a family, this and that, and I always knew he had kids. I just always thought they were younger. I don't think his kids should be on TikTok. Like, not a lot of our young kids are on TikTok. Me, like, I don't know if mine is or not, but he's gonna be 18. He's almost an adult, but his kids are really, really young. He tried to say, oh, I'm trying to get a job, this and that, it's gonna ruin anything I have going on. And I'm like, bro, given your history that you had, uh you're not gonna be an executive somewhere, bro. You're gonna be working in a fast food restaurant somewhere. You've been in and out of jail so many times, and I don't want to say it like that, but that's the fucking truth with
The
him.
truth,
And
right?
that's,
Yeah.
I wanted to get him a good head start. I wanted him to run with this. I kept telling him, dude, just run with it. Let's make a couple videos, go on live. I got a little money for you. Here's just a little start. Get you a little start to your life. I could have, who knows how much money we could have made together running with this
Okay.
shit.
Yeah, you
But
could have told him it was a lie in the end after you made $1 million.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, I would. It was all about him. I was just trying to get him a good head start so he wouldn't go backwards. He wouldn't have to struggle, and it would get him more time to concentrate on doing what he wanted to do. And then all of a sudden, his fucking plan changed. Like, what we talked about in prison while I was visiting was nothing what he said he was trying to do. So
Mhm.
it was like, why am I even trying so hard if we talked like this was your future coming out? And then all of a sudden it's a different story. Make me feel like an asshole putting all this effort and trying to help you. Like, I
Right.
would have just fucking kept it to myself. Like, why am I wasting my time for? I hate that shit.
You know why, Liz, don't you?
What? Why? No, I'm slow. Tell me.
Because all them motherfuckers in there is full of shit.
I just think he's
I,
just really mad that I talked about our business. That's all. That's
it
all it
goes,
is.
he was
That's
still
all it
full of
is.
shit, Liz. You not saying this, I'm saying it. He was
Okay.
still full of shit.
Okay, she said.
He was still full of shit because why was he playing two different women at the same time?
Hey, I don't think. Listen, I don't know his business. He is a bad boy.
I'm gonna go
Okay,
check it out. I'm gonna
he had a lot of women friends. I never fucking asked him about none of them. It wasn't my business. We were not close like that. Like he didn't ask about my business. I didn't ask about his business. When we hung out, it was just about us in that moment. Like I knew who he is. He's Mr. Walking Red Flag. That's what I used to call him. He has every red flag you can think of. He got. Okay, but like five of them of each, whatever. That's the
Yeah,
kind of person he was still a great person. Like he was still a good
yeah,
person. Like he didn't bring no drama to me, whatever. But he had a lot of people like his people come and talk to me and like, hey, you talk to him, blah blah blah, like about his business, but they wouldn't give me no attitude because he knows how much they care, like he cared for me as friends. I was
right,
at the top and they were here as on the friend like level, you know what I mean?
right,
And I had all their respect, and there was a reason for that because I'm a good fucking person that is the chillest. Everybody loves my vibe that I meet and knows me, and they have no reason to treat me like shit. I don't give anybody a reason to treat
right.
me ugly. There's always gonna be ugly people out there talking shit. You can't help that, but fuck them. Like I've been trolled my whole life. I don't let it bother me anymore.
yeah.
So it
Liz
anyway.
told me earlier she loves the trolls. She's
Even
the
as
best.
even as friends, even as a friend, you still got played by
Yeah, I mean, yeah, at the end of that interview, even though I personally didn't hear him admit that he did sleep with me. They said he did, but I didn't hear it. But anyway, we
what?
still want to be friends, but I'm going to let him work on himself. He's talking about he wants to better his life. He's going to go do that. I'm going to leave him alone, whenever he's ready to do what he wants to do. If I'm still interested and I have don't have shit going on, maybe we'll do what we talked about before, but I'm kind of like pissed off he would even try to paint this image like I'm a bad person, like because all
Yeah,
his
no.
people attacked me in that interview and they wouldn't let me speak. Oh, that shit was pissing me off so much. They kept muting me and I kept getting mad and I was trying to type as fast as I can and I was just like, oh, fuck you, like, oh, it was pissing me off so bad.
So you went on a live interview with them?
Yep, sure did because I knew he was going to be talking shit or say something that wasn't quite right. And he left a lot of shit out in the interview and what he was saying. And that was really burning me up. He was talking about the organization that he did, playing as Jack Sparrow and this and that. Like, oh, now this might be very harmful. I might not be able to do that anymore. And I'm like, why don't you tell them why you got fired from that organization and why you don't do it anymore? I'm not going to say exactly what it is, but he fucked that shit up for himself. But for him to say that, and say that I might potentially be the cause of him not doing it, fuck you. That was not me.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't care what he says. I don't want to put his business out there, but if he says that stupid shit to me one more time, I will. Like, I'm not protecting nobody. Don't put me under the bus and say
No.
that I'm going to keep you from doing, because that's what he's been stopping himself from doing anything positive for a long time.
Yeah.
Luna said, "Don't let them turn you into a thumb thug."
Ugh, what's a thumb thug? What is that? That sounds
When you're
gross.
typing too fast, you know?
Oh no, I had to. They kept muting me and it was pissing me off. Like I'm like, like they invited me to talk and they asked me a million questions at once. And I told them, which question do you want me to start with first? And we'll start with that. And as
Lena
soon
Yeah.
as I started talking, they kept interrupting me. I'm like, bitch, mother. Oh.
Lena said she saw how fast you was typing whenever they kept
I told you I wasn't lying. I was pissed. I was like,
she was on their ass.
oh, I was so mad. I'm just like,
Hey, I got a question for you. Why do you think that he's not taking accountability for what the fuck?
you know what? I can't answer that. I've been racking my brain trying to think. I think maybe because he's embarrassed, maybe because of his chick, maybe because he got caught, maybe because his business is out there. I don't know. Pick one. All of them, I have no idea. But it makes me feel bad because he did not. He should only have good things to say about me, just like I did about him. And the fact that like he just I don't know, I always take things the wrong way. I'm a very negative minded person, but I'm taking it personally. Like, what, you're embarrassed to say that we slept together or what? You don't, and that's why I keep saying the fat chick thing. Like, is it because I'm a fat chick? Like, that's my first go-to response because that's what it usually always is.
Yep.
But I like, I don't know. Like it kind of hurts the ego a little bit because of the
Mama
way
is
I
the
talked
baby
him
mama
up.
heavy set?
The what?
Is the baby mama heavy set?
No, I don't think no because they all did drugs and shit. They all skinny as fuck.
Yeah. Girl,
Yeah, like
I know that feeling. Like I used to be 282 pounds at my heaviest.
I used
And
to
I
be
know that feeling.
417 pounds. I was
Yeah,
a big ass
girl.
bitch.
But you know what? You are a good person. And regardless, at the end of the day, I don't feel like sometimes people get with other people, they don't deserve that love. But you had fun. That's all that matters, you
I
know?
had a great time.
Yes. you know?
They said you
You
got.
But
gotta-
They said you. They said he knocked your ass into the middle of next week. Hair was all over your head and shit.
I'm surprised I still
Like,
have hair. He
you was
banged
like
me in
this
the
on the video, Liz. You was like, oh yeah.
I rewatch that video all the time. I rewatch it. I live in that video. Like I'm always there in the comments, just swimming and laughing and having a good time with that video.
You're like, yes.
That was a really proud moment for me. And people are like, "Girl, you too much. Don't put all your business out." I'm like, "Yeah, fuck you guys. Like I don't give a fuck. Like let me tell you something. I've been through a lot. Between the my whole life story is like bullshit, like it really was. I didn't have the best story to tell. I don't know why people in the world decided to treat me the way they did, but I have, what was the point? Shit, uh-oh, here my ADHD is showing. Nope, 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 that wasn't it. Give me a minute. This happens a lot. Sorry if you're new here. You're like, what the fuck was wrong with her or whatever. But if people that know me, this happens quite a bit. Awkward silence, crickets.
No, she said it's y'all make me want to hit up my sneaky link.
Dude, I don't know what the point was. I guess it wasn't important. It'll come back to me and I'll start talking. It happens a lot. I'm sorry.
She said, nah, that's the weed.
Yeah, no, shut up, bitch. Don't call me out a little bit. All right. Oh. Yeah, I did just hit that shit though, for real. I'm sure the point was great, whatever it was.
That's okay. We'll come back. It will
Okay,
come
let's
back.
maybe some ask me a different question. I forgot already.
You have another question, Jay?
Man, I got all the questions, but I'm trying to give you a chance, man.
No, go ahead. I'm enjoying this. I'm
I've been talking
enjoying
for
this.
47 minutes.
Go ahead, ask her. I'm enjoying. I'm just listening. I'm
Liz,
thinking of
Liz,
some
what
other
you over
good
there
questions.
firing up, Liz?
What?
You over there firing up marijuana?
Oh
Man,
yeah. That's my remedy. I don't do too much. I don't drink too much anymore. I don't do any more of the hard stuff anymore, and that's just what helps me get to sleep. I gotta probably go to sleep after this. Wake up at 5 in the morning.
She said, Liz, you have a moment frozen in time. You came up with that concept, and here we are.
I am so proud of myself. I can't even begin to tell you. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. Yes, yes,
hey,
it is.
feel
Go,
that?
girl, go, girl.
Usually I don't get it back. I've been through a lot and I try to do everything the right way. I try to be the best wife. I try to be the best mother. I mean, I'm pretty good at being a mom, but even though that, I'm not perfect, but I've been through a lot. And the things that I do now, after having a failed marriage almost times two, I'm going to do me. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to experiment and try different things. Like I have many wigs over here. You can see them.
Wigs?
uh, yeah, I have nine of them.
Oh,
I
I
have
love it.
listen. I went through a phase to where I had this little black dress, and I would go to different bars in my city, pretty close in my area, because I don't like to drink and drive that much. I would put a wig on. I would put a wig on, do my makeup, going with the wig, and I would act like a different. I would have a different personality with each wig. I would make up a bullshit story, bullshit name, what I do, and I would sit at the bar, and if I get a hit, I get a hit and let it see what happens. If not, at least I went out. I looked beautiful. I had a couple of drinks. I sang a couple of songs and I went home. And that was pretty fun. That I met a
Yes.
lot of interesting people. I wish I could have gotten a little bit more free drinks. That would have been nice, but it is what it is. I don't like to take advantage too much, but I don't want to also get drugged and try to get dragged home because they're gonna be in the middle of it trying to drag my fat ass and then change their mind and leave my ass there because like,
Oh,
oh, I
God,
didn't think
girl,
this out.
no.
I didn't think this out. I'm gonna leave her here. But yeah, it was I haven't done that in a while, but it was really, 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 really fun.
That sounds like a blast. That sounds like
Yeah,
something I would do. They said if he was to come back and apologize, would you pick up where you left off?
definitely. He has to forgive me, and I like after this interview, I
Oh,
really don't want to talk about it anymore. I want to move on because there's more to me than just that, and I don't want to people get tired of me just talking about it
Liz,
all the time.
I ain't gonna never get tired of it because you are the it
But
woman right now.
no, I got better stories, man. This was just these are the kind of stories that I have and that I've done, and that's why I encourage people to go look through my videos and scroll through the older things because this isn't a new thing. I think it only worked because I had a hot guy in the video, and it was really a good idea, and I have a lot of those already in there. So
And the
people,
inmate hopper was a hot topic. I'm gonna tell you. That was a good little throw on there.
hey, she's
'Cause-
following me now. Fucking Ashley
Oh hell
TV. I
no.
thought she shut up in my shit. I was like, hey, girl,
Oh hell no.
what's
That is
up?
crazy. She said,
Yeah,
put
that
that
is
on your
crazy.
fucking dress.
I've never had
Yeah.
nobody follow me that I've watched on TikTok. I don't watch it that much, but like when that other guy first came out, I kind of followed it a little bit. But like she truly was the inspiration of me doing the video. Like that's what made me think of it. I was like, well, I'm not gonna have another opportunity like this again because I never visited anybody in jail before. And I told him,
Right.
you better not come back because I'm not coming back to do this. Like I'm not this person that comes and visits and drives far away and fucking go through the process. It's a long process to go in and out. So it's like, nah, I don't want to do that shit no more, you know? Like that's
Yeah.
crazy. I don't have friends that go to jail all the time, and for a reason.
So
Yeah.
Liz, so Liz, this is the question right here. So if he decided he was like, you know what, Liz, I fucked up. I feel like me and you can be together. I want to be with you. How would you feel?
No, 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 no. That we were never like that. My mom would write me out of the will if I ever said I was in a relationship with this man, and no, I would never put myself in a situation to where I could possibly lose his friendship because I value that more. Like I don't want to do anything to ruin that friendship. Even though I'm really surprised we've managed to separate as long as we have the sex stuff and our friendship stuff because I've never had a relationship like that with the man before, and that's why I value it so much because not only is it a great friendship, it's a good too. So it's like,
Hey, but you
that's
don't think that mixing your friendship with sex, you don't think it'll fuck nothing up?
it hasn't, it never has,
You think
it
it's
never
finally
has.
got to that point where it's actually taking a toll now? Not on you, on him. Where it's like, okay, let me ask this correctly. Maybe, he been in prison, he just got out, he got this wall up in front of him, right? That maybe
Hmm.
he likes it just as much as you do, and he's afraid to admit it that he wish it was something more, but he know he probably can't have that.
I think I know him pretty well to say I don't think he thinks that. I think that he's just embarrassed, and I embarrassed him because I told a little bit of his business of coming out of jail, and his kids saw a woman describe what his daddy did to him. So I'm sure he's mad about that, which I've always said that I understand, and oops, I'm sorry, and I know he knows me and knows I didn't do it on purpose. And I know me still talking about it. And he sees this and what I've said so far. I'm sure he's going to be like, man, this bitch won't shut up already. Like, I'm not trying to drag it on. Like, if people want to know, I'm going to oblige because I'm a chatter. I don't mind talking about my life,
Right.
but I mean, it is what it is. It happened. And I don't know why he would feel like embarrassed. We're adults. It was
Yeah.
consenting, he had a great time, and I just wish he would say how much fun it was so he could talk me up and maybe I could get another hot guy. So like that's
Right.
like, come on, like talk me up. Like that look, listen, anytime I meet somebody and they text me before I block them, they're like, I had a great fucking time. You are awesome, whatever. I
She
get
said
that every
before I
time.
blocked them.
I can't have people wanting to, like, I'm not gonna say fall in love, but they want to hang out all the time, and I can't be that way anymore. Not I don't want to. I'm not using people. Like I treat people with the utmost respect. They are treated like a king or queen, depending on who's in my house at the time. I make them fucking breakfast. I cater to them. I'm a host. You don't do nothing. It's all about that person who comes and I take care of them.
Yeah.
It's just my nature. I have a
Can I come?
caring.
Can I come to your house?
Yeah,
No, I
hey,
need some breakfast
everybody's
made.
welcome. Hey, as long as you got a good vibe and you're cool people, like I am open to anything. Like
Yeah.
literally, that's how I live my life. And I met a lot of great people because of it, and I'm not one to judge. Like him, he has a very colorful past and I didn't judge him for it, and I'm glad I didn't, because I got to know a really great person that, and
Right.
normal people would just turn their back on him just by looking at him. They don't see what I see, and that's what I wanted the world to see, because he is great. Never judge a book by its cover, and a lot of people do that to him, and I just wanted good things for him. But but I hope it
We'll bring
doesn't
it
ruin it. Like I think we can work past this,
Yeah.
but he better fucking listen to me now, and let's make that video. I know he wants to get started and established with his life, so I'm gonna respect that too. And whenever he's ready, he knows how to get a hold of me. He knows how to
Yeah.
talk to me. So he needs to stop sending his fucking women like to message me. He knows I don't fucking play. I will
Right.
talk him off, and I will fucking say what I got to do to get him off my back. But I just don't like going there. I don't like showing that side of me. It works me up. It takes me days to come back down, and that's because once I'm fueled, it stays there for a minute.
Right.
So I don't like being that way. I'm all about calm and
Liz,
low energy.
I think you should keep that ass out the air when you come around here, man.
It just peaks up. I have no control about how my fucking body acts, okay? I have no control over that
No,
shit. I can't help
no,
it. No,
Liz,
don't
no.
nah.
You
She's like,
got
I just hiked up the moo just a tiny tad bit.
You know what? After all this shit started, I had to go in my own video log and go reminisce in my memories with him. I got so worked up, and I had to, I ain't gonna tell you what I did when I watched them, but oh my God, it's fire. Oh, I live in those videos.
I'm gonna have to say, if he
I
keeps
wish I could
acting up,
show
you
them.
better
I'm
start
so
an
proud.
OnlyFans.
I wish people could see how happy and how hard I tried in those videos. I tried so hard.
Girl, did you hear me?
No, I didn't. I'm so sorry.
I said, if he keeps acting up, you better start an OnlyFans with those videos. You
You
about to be
know,
real rich.
even though I've done some stuff, I can't do that because my son, he actually told me, he's like, Mom, if you ever do that, I would lose so much respect for you, blah, blah, blah. But that's why I like just setting it out there in the world
And
for
he's
free.
almost grown. Your son is
I
almost
know,
grown.
but I live on moral. I'm not saying nobody's seen it, but he don't know about his mama, and I don't want him to know. It's
I
like
feel you. I feel
I've
you.
never done something like that personally, just because I didn't think anybody would want to watch me, to be honest. So, but I mean, I if he did, I split it with him.
Huh?
I split the profits.
ain't no splitting shit, Liz.
You just keep it.
Listen, that's how much I respect that D. Like I will split it with him. Like that's how much I actually have love for the guy. Like I'm not a greedy person. I don't want to. Like what's fair is fair, and if anything, I should be paying him because of what he does. It's like
Mhm.
he's trying so hard. I love it.
She said he tried so hard.
Not in a bad way.
He's
Like
putting that work.
he's a pleaser. He's a pleaser. He's
Yeah,
not playing.
yeah.
We love pleasers.
That's
I
why
feel
it's
you.
hard for me to. That's why I'm so devastated if this relationship
Shit, Mercedes
don't
said
like.
he gonna know now you viral.
I
Yeah.
try to take him along for the ride, man, and he went one way, and I'm trying to go another,
Hopefully
so
soon enough he'll open his eyes up and be like, damn.
Yeah.
I would do it for him if he asked. I mean, like I was in an extremely dark place, and what he did for me. Let me tell you what this man did for me. He called me and checked in on me one day, and I answered, and I was crying, and I sounded so pathetic. I was just like, I hate my life. I'm over it. I'm drinking. I don't want to do this anymore. And he's like, well, I wasn't drinking like a lot at that point, but he's like, come pick me up. We're gonna hang out, whatever. Just come pick me up. I got a surprise for you. So I go to where his mama lives. I go and I'm pulling up and I see all these people outside, right? I see all these people and I just see the tops of hands just flowing right? And I don't see what the who's attached to the hands, right? And as soon as I pull up, it's so cinematic. It's crazy. The lights shine on the crowd. I literally the crowd parts, and here he is, all doing that lean and everything, like Jack Sparrow in full dress, full wig, full thing. Everybody's getting a kick out of him. Everybody's like hanging around him and just like surrounding him. And then he gets in the car, and then he talks in his little Jack Sparrow voice with, and my name's Elizabeth. So, he puts, oh, it was like, oh my God. I was like, oh shit. It was like having the real thing right
Yeah.
next to me. He was that great. And he's like, are you still sad now, bitch? And that sadness instantly, and it was dark. It went away like instantly. And we went home and we made a video with him wearing the stuff. And I accidentally deleted it. I accidentally
Oh
deleted it when I got
no.
drunk. But I think it's on that website still because we went on the website too, and it saves all the videos. I hope. I haven't went back to look, but I know it's there. Ugh, and he was looking in the camera too. He was wearing the wig and everything. He had the hat on. I was on my hands and knees, and he
Hold
was
on,
looking.
hold on. So
He was like,
y'all was playing dress up.
he did.
Reenact.
He did. I had no clothes on. Like I didn't wear nothing but a smile. Mm.
But Liz, you full of,
Okay, okay.
Liz, hold on, what you call it? I ain't that dress up ain't the right word. What is it? What is it?
Role playing.
Oh,
Cosplay.
yeah, that's why the fuck
Cosplaying.
why I couldn't get that off the tip of my tongue.
Well, he wanted to take it off. I told him to leave it on and to get behind me. So he did.
With the wig
Okay.
on.
With the wig.
The wig is attached to the hat. So is
Hey,
it?
when we
No, it's not.
started this podcast 2 weeks ago, I did not think that you was gonna be on here talking about somebody role playing. Hey, this is the most exciting interview that we had. I thought last night was the shit. It was the shit. Last night was the shit, and I appreciated Jules and Samari coming in here. But this shit right here is some interesting shit because I actually know what the fuck going on. Like to a certain extent, like I seen you when you first went viral. I was like, this lady went and picked up a fucking stranger. Then Amber was like, no, she didn't. I'm like, that's what it say. But I was like, yeah, I gotta hear this shit.
Yeah, that's the little fib. I don't like to lie too much, but I just bent the truth a little bit. But
How long
like,
would you would have took the lie on, Liz? That's the question.
huh?
How long would you would have drugged the lie?
You know what? I wasn't gonna say nothing for a long time. I was gonna drag it out, but I could not help myself. I couldn't wait 24 hours. I couldn't to do an update. I think I probably would have gotten a little bit more followers if I would have waited a little longer, but that's how much it like I was bursting at the seams getting this shit out. But
Yeah.
but this is how I am, man. Now you know how the people when they feel and they hear my stories on Monday morning, like
Yes.
they live for this shit, and they say I'm the reason why they love coming to work, and that feels great. And that's just a normal weekend for me. I do crazy shit on the weekends because that's when I'm off.
I'm so glad that you got on there and you did this because you did give people the opportunity to get to see your personality. You know what I mean? More people are able to tap into you, see your personality. You are a whole fucking vibe. Like I'm telling you, the first time I watched your video, I was like, what the hell did she just say? I had to go. I had to go straight to your page and start watching. I was like, what?
Yeah, that's usually the normal reaction people get. They're like, "Who is this bitch over here? She crazy." Like and one thing, I'm glad that people can see who I am because I've been here for a while. Like
Right,
I've been posting videos before, but I kind of want to yell at them. Where y'all been this whole time? I've been here, but I understand. You got to get people's attention, but yeah, like one thing about my funny shit that I do, I'm a realist too. I talk about shit that happens in my real life, and
right,
sometimes it's sad sometimes, and I actually that can go against me, but I'm this type of person that believes, you either love all of me or none of me. You can't just
right,
half and half it. Like sadness and sad stories is a part of my life more than the happy ones, unfortunately. But I'm trying to change that. And if I have to bend the truth to make up a video, something like that I got to do because of my big imagination, because of how shitty my life is, then that's what I'm gonna do. But don't shit on my sad shit. That's a part of who I am, and some
Right.
people have done that, and I've lost followers because of it. But if that's what's gonna happen, I don't want people like that on my page. I want ride or die people, like, because I'm a ride or die, and that's the
Yes.
kind of fan base that I want. I don't want people that are gonna change their mind about me. You either love me, all of me, or not at all. So.
That's right.
Hey, y'all
That's
don't.
right.
Hey, Liz, can you see what we got pinned up here on the video?
It's really small. I cannot see
Man,
that. You're gonna
tell me why Jules on here looking like goddamn me, like he got millions of dollars in the bank. You hear me?
Ah.
you need to
Jules
what?
on here looking like he got the.
Because you need to role play, King.
He talking about you
Role
need to role play.
Role
I
play
don't
what?
know, man. I can't really put
He
on no
wants Jay to role play.
role play. Yeah, whatever.
Oh, okay. Role play. What's he want to role play?
I might be
Hey.
Batman or somebody.
Hey, I can't. Well, it's Monday. I can't really role play on a Monday, but
What
I'm
if I,
kind of
what
getting
if I,
bad
what if
stuff.
I be what's that man name on that show where he was the stripper? Mike.
Magic Mike?
Magic Mike.
Can you dance like that?
Be Magic Mike. I don't fucking know. Shit.
You know what? I have to admit, I haven't seen Magic Mike. I haven't seen Magic Mike. I haven't seen 50 Shades of Grey. I haven't seen none of it. I know what it's about, but if somebody wants to dance, hey, you go ahead. I'll watch.
Oh
I'll
my
be like
God.
this. I'll be like
Huh.
watching like a creep and shit.
Right? I think Jay would have 10 million females in his shit if he did that.
Well, I'm not coming out. Well, I am not gonna do none of that shit.
You know, I haven't had one too many of y'all's. You can come over. We want. You still eating though? You still? What are you
You
looking
still
at?
eating, she said? Jay?
Nah, he didn't hear me. Good. Never mind. He didn't hear me. Nah, don't tell him.
Say it.
She's gonna cook for you.
Hey, breakfast is the best meal that I make. I make everything for breakfast. You know what I make? I make bacon, sausage, pancakes, waffles, orange juice, coffee.
50,000 followers.
Huh?
Melissa said you will gain another 50,000 followers. Hey, you know what? You know what we should do, Liz?
What? What's up?
We should fake the internet. They watching now, so it's already. We're gonna go meet up at Starbucks and shit. Act like we went on a date.
You know what? It's funny you said that. It's funny you said that because I wanted to make a video. I don't know if you listen to there's this radio station here in the city called 99.5 Kiss, and there's a guy on there, Nard. He's a radio host. I don't know if you ever heard about him, but we matched on Tinder, and that's how he got me on the radio station because they started talking about my video that went viral, and Nard was like, "Hey, I'm talking to this girl," and they didn't believe him at first, and they're like, "Oh yeah, really call her," and they did. And next thing you know, I was on the radio. He's like, he calls me. I'm at work, right? He's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I told him the night before to tell Billy about the story. And he's like, "Well, I don't really come up with the ideas. Only he does if it's interesting to him." And it's funny because I wanted to say, "Okay, I get it." I wanted to say, "I'll talk to you tomorrow," but I didn't. And the very next day, he's like, "Hey, do you have a few minutes to be on the radio?" It was only supposed to be for 5-10 minutes and ended up being like 20-25 minutes.
I would have said, "Cut the check, motherfucker."
No, man. No, I love Nard. You know, like I feel bad for that guy because they kind of treat him like shit on that on the show. I think that's why he's only on the show because it's a syndicated national radio show, but they really treat him like shit and I don't like it. But I did it for him, even though he don't owe me nothing. We still haven't went on a date. But I told him, "Hey, I got this great TikTok idea. You're perfect for it. Let's go on a date. Let's act out like we're going on a date, but you're like the worst date ever. You know, you're like the worst of the worst. You do everything you could possibly do to like be like, oh my God, this guy's an asshole." And he didn't, I ran the idea by him. He said it was good, but he didn't want to fucking do it. Like, he hasn't called me back on it. I'm not gonna beg nobody to be in my shit.
No.
But,
Don't
hey,
ever.
but we can go on a date. Like, where we going? Where we eating at? And then you know what? I'll say thank you on the when we get home.
Jay.
I haven't had too many of y'all. I would like to sample.
Hey, the fucking,
You like clapping?
Hey,
You like clapping, she said?
what is that?
She She said
What
you
is
like
that?
what?
It's a
You like
sound, motherfucker.
This show is not about me, man. This is not about.
We can make it about you. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? I'm looking at you now.
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. This
You
show
got my attention. No, 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 no. Come on. Come on. Come on, brother.
leave me alone, please.
Oh,
Hey,
shit. I've heard that before. Fine. 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 Leave me
now,
alone.
now, Liz, I'm gonna tell you something, Liz. I think you got a great fucking spirit, and I
Oh,
think
thank
if you
you.
just put your fucking self out there, you
Yeah.
will forget about him. That's just real shit. I think you will. I think you just that was the only person for so long. Were the only person that put the effort in to care about if you were satisfied or not.
The effort.
Yeah, so I think you should just put yourself out there and stop just dwelling solemnly on him, because once he see that you done and you move on, when a man see you happy again, that's when he gonna try to come flying back. When you when you see him be like, look, motherfucker, I thought you was the best. Then that's what's gonna fuck his dick.
You know what?
That shit fucks with a man's spirit. You hear me?
I tried to do that's what I was doing. Like when all this shit happened, I said I'm sorry. I said I won't message you anymore. I left it at that. But he decided to come out with that interview video a month later, and he stirred this shit back up. People were forgetting about it.
Well,
You know
don't
what
leave
I
it
mean?
alone.
And that pissed me off because it was like, bro, I thought you were gonna let it go and continue with your life. And why is your manager coming out? And that's why it looked like he was trying to get clout for it now. Like he
Yeah.
realized how big it got. And that's what pissed me off, but he didn't want to admit what he did. And that's why I was so upset and made a video talking about the how it went in the live. And I don't know if this is gonna make it worse after that because I haven't talked to him since. But listen, I don't want to lose his friendship, but at the same time, don't pretend like things didn't happen because of whatever. You know, don't deny. Don't I hate liars. I fucking hate
Yeah.
liars. My husband was a liar. Everybody's lied to me throughout my life. I'm so tired. I have a zero fucking tolerance for it. I really do. I will cut you off in a heartbeat. And I don't want to put him in that category, but I will if he's gonna treat me like that anymore because it just makes it seem like he's ashamed of me. And
Yeah.
fine, fuck you. But I really think he needs to just focus on his life. Like he was trying to say in the interview, I'm gonna leave him alone. I'm trying to do me. This is my last hurrah talking about it. I'm glad it's here with you guys. You've been very
Yeah.
nice to me. And I wish him the best. If we
Yeah.
can become friends, we can still be friends, but I don't know if I'm willing to work together with him and this and that because this kind of did do damage for me. I'll be there for him as a friend. I always have love for him, but like I don't know what it's gonna be like after this interview.
Right.
So
You know,
who knows?
Aaron said, for every man that doesn't want you, there's always like 10 more willing to eat
Where
cupcakes
the
out of
fuck
your ass.
they at? Where they
Well,
at?
that's
Please
exactly what
tell
happened.
me.
Girl,
Can
you
you
just gotta
tell
put
me?
yourself out there.
Yes, what?
Like I mean that's my
I'm
fault. Like
gonna
I
have
don't
to
go
tell
out that
you.
much. I'm broke. I don't have money, so I don't put myself out there. But where they at? Where they
You don't gotta have money nowadays.
at? Wait, you know what? As long as I don't have to pay for it, that's good as just having money. So as long as I don't have to pay, I already got to go to a Journey concert with floor seats with a lovely lady. She was so nice. I thought she was lying. I got to see Journey.
They talk
She,
about if King go on a date with Liz, Shamu gonna blow her shit.
oh.
That's what Jules said about
Oh
Blue
my
gonna
God.
blow her shit.
Oh my God.
Well, I'm good at blowing things, so I mean, let's go, let's go. But where'd he go? He likes it in.
Jules, man. Jules, stay your ass out the comments, man.
Hey, I'm looking at him again. Hey, take your hat off. Are you? What you got under that hat? Are you bald?
Crazy, man.
I
Are you
love bald. You got braid? What you got? Let me
going?
see.
About me, Liz.
Why are you smiling so hard? You like it? Shut the fuck up. Let me
But you
see.
a motherfucker. You got on here and just got on here and migrate the whole fucking interview.
Fuck it. I'm looking at you right now. Fuck the interview. Just let me see your head.
Trying to go get me a water.
Uh-oh.
Liz over here fucking with me, man.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, I should have. Like, I like you too. Are they cute too? Who's that?
So I'm so glad that you came on and chilled with us tonight.
Me too.
It's been great. Do you
I'm
guys have
sorry.
any questions for her that you would like for us to ask?
Uh-oh.
Q&A.
You said, is it any questions I would like? that
No,
I
I
would.
said, is there any questions that anybody in the comments want us to ask her? I'm just asking them. She's on.
Everybody's scared.
They
And
said
I'm
we
pretty
just love
scared.
her.
I'm very intimidating. Not a lot of people
They said we
can.
love you, Liz.
I love you too, man. Y'all are my peoples. Make
Yes.
sure to go follow me if you ain't already. I'm gonna probably take a day break or two, do a couple of videos that I've been sitting on for like weeks already. Try to turn the spirit somewhere else in good better stuff. But I need to work on my private life too because that's been on a hiatus for a while and it's been kind of boring. So I need to spice that shit up too.
Oh yeah, girl. You better start putting them wigs back on again and getting out there.
You know what? They are collecting dust. I'm gonna have to brush that shit out. But yeah, I saw where my little black dress was. I kind of want to buy a new one, so we'll see.
So
We'll
we
see
do
what
have a
happens.
question. Aaron said, "What will it take for you to feel safe in a relationship after this?"
Oh, I never feel safe. I don't feel safe in nothing. That's why I stay in my house. I go to work and I come home. Like I that's just like trauma, I guess. But nah, like relationships ain't my thing anymore. Like I had two strikes, three strikes, I'm out, and I almost didn't survive the last one. So I make myself feel safe by not being in one.
Yeah. She said,
So
"Liz, would you ever give the ladies a chance?"
oh, I have. I was on their team first.
Oh,
That's just
Oh,
okay.
so you was both. You was bisexual at first.
yes.
You always will be. You was.
Oh yeah, I know. It's just all the guys were my friends back in the day. I went to, they all wanted to be my friends and they didn't want to ruin the relationship and crossing that line, which I was a late bloomer. I didn't do it anyway till I was like past the age of 18. So with women on the other hand, that was a different story. That was at a little bit younger age, but I have black queens are my favorite. Like I don't know what it is. I've always been attracted to black women. They're just a little bit too strong minded for me, and they're very demanding, and I don't have the energy for that sometimes. But that's why, I had to space that out. But I miss it. I really really do. I There's a lot of oh man, I better not.
She said, "Wait,
I
tell them
just
about Dana."
oh
Who's Dana?
Dana. Oh my god.
She be having
Okay.
flex.
So Dana was the girlfriend of a homie that I met in Austin after I graduated here back in the day. This is way back in the day. This went online. Yahoo chatting was still a thing. I met a guy named Chris. He was a German dude from Germany. And he had a girl, and I befriended him, started hanging out, and that was his girlfriend. They were really cool. I was always there. When his friends would come over, I would always be there. They thought I lived there. It was so funny, but I always was attracted to her, and she would always wear these tank tops with these booty shorts. She was just a thin, beautiful, like Halle Berry looking woman. Like I would just try not to stare at her like she knew I liked her. He knew it too, but I would never do nothing. I couldn't help it, and I was always respectful. I would never cross that boundary because that was my friend. But one day, Chris went to jail. He went to jail, and she called me. She was all in hysterics. I went over and supported her. I dropped my friend off. I went over there. We were at her apartment. She was crying. We were smoking, and all of a sudden, she goes, Can you rub my shoulders?" And in my head, I was like, "Yes, I'm in. It's happening. It's gonna happen." Ah, right. And then I'm sitting right here. She gets like in front of me. I'm rubbing her shoulders, like I'm just doing my thing, whatever. And then the next thing she's like, "Oh, touch me, Liz." And I was like, "Ah," like in my head, right? Next thing you know, I am going to town on her, like, blah, 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 and then it was like an hour and a half. I was like, after like 45 minutes, I was like, damn, she wouldn't let up. She wouldn't let me breathe. She wouldn't let me breathe.
She
But I
loves you
mean,
for Liz.
it was great. Oh, but
She said, "Oh, Jules said, remind you that you don't have to pay. You have the mouse. You have the mouse trap."
what
The
does
mouse
that
trap.
mean?
Oh, the mouse trap.
The mouth trap.
I'm sick of y'all shit.
What? That's what I heard. Oh man, yeah. That's how people fall in love with me, and I don't need that. That's why I have to press block right after. But no, like no, listen, listen. Look, I swear to God, this is what had to happen for a little bit. We started hanging out, and I kept doing that all the time. And she came over to my house. I was trying to hide because my jaw hurt so bad. It was like every day, all day, for like that's what she wanted me to do. And I was just like, I needed a break, and she knew I was inside because I was holding my dog. He was a barker, and I was like, shit, which is the worst thing I could have done. She knocked on every door, every window, every wall.
Shut
I know you're,
up.
oh, girl, for like 45 minutes, but I needed a break. I needed a break.
Melissa said Liz got that good good.
Hey, I had a lot of practice. That's all I did with the, I guess I have the girls to thank for that because I'm great on both ends.
Okay. Okay.
But anyway, no, it's just facts. But no,
Stacey
I
and
mean, like I ended up moving back to San Antonio. We visited. She had a kid, I had a kid, and she moved to a different state. She's in Georgia, I think. That's the last I
oh,
heard. But yeah, I told her I loved her one time, and she's like, "Girl, shut up. You're stupid. And we're just, I love you too, but shut up." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And I left it at that.
oh.
I didn't say nothing after that. I listened to everything she said. I listened. I was like, "Okay." But yeah, it was a great little fun thing that we had. But she was very demanding, like very hurtful towards my. But my chin looked great. It was all strong jaw and shit. I had muscular in there and everything. It was cool. It was very good. I should probably do that again because I'm getting this little gobble neck thing chin, and
It
I
gave
should
you a
probably.
good. It gave you a good neck workout.
Yeah, I had like this
I
very
guess, huh?
toned face. Like it was
Yeah.
weird. It was like almost that marine type cut jaw almost. It was very
Damn.
firm.
She said marine type cut jaw.
Yeah, you know them. They have that cut. What is that? Is it Jarhead? No, it's just they just
Like,
had that. I don't know. I don't know
yeah,
how to.
yeah. I know what you're talking about. She said
Good
you have a
time.
good vibe.
I haven't thought about that in so long. Oh, that's so. Hmm.
Got you reminiscing. See,
Yeah.
that's all you need, girl. Just get your
Oh,
ass out there again.
I'm trying, man. Like
Talk to
I'm
other.
working on this anxiety. I'm building myself up. This is a new experience, but I've already been to a couple cool places already. But I need to fucking. I'm getting that itch again, not in a bad way, because I
Yeah,
just got checked and I'm all negative all the way around. So I need to get out there. I need to have some fun. I need to have some hair
yeah.
pulled, some things slapped, and I need to just get that out because it's been well over a month already.
That's right.
Some
You
things.
need to you need to go get them cheeks clapped.
I want to,
My
man.
street, man.
Huh?
I kind of like dropped all my people. I went from having like options to nothing. Like I kind of that's how much I distanced myself, and man, it's kicking myself in the ass now. I got to do something about it.
Yeah,
But
you have to, girl.
man, people at the bars are ewy. I don't like. It's hard meeting. Like I have a type. I have a very like specific type, and it's hard to find. I'm very picky. I don't know why, but I am.
You know, you have to find somebody that vibes with you.
Yeah, you know how hard that is? That's really hard nowadays. People are fake as fuck, and that's what I
Yeah,
don't like. Like I don't even bother. Like I don't like wasting my time, wasting my energy, but it's just hard to find cool people. Do you know where they at? Point me in the right direction, please.
girl, I don't go nowhere. Yes, please. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
go
like
nowhere. I mean, like I'm home and I work a lot, so I have no idea. I'm in Houston and I don't I've gone to one country bar since I've been here. The same one over and over because my family likes to go ride the bull here.
oh, I've been wanting to do that, but I'm gonna jiggle so much. I know it's not gonna look flattering at all, but I want to get my fat ass up there and do
Yeah.
it so bad. But I don't have any insurance, and I gotta think of my health first. Because if I hurt myself, I can't afford to go to the ER, nothing. So that's what keeps me off that shit for real. I figured I'd get one for the bedroom or something, and then somebody
Girl,
can ride me like I'm the bull.
I,
Girl,
I
this
got
shit.
on that bull girl and I lasted like 2 seconds. I thought I was gonna get on there and look sexy as hell, and no.
I think I would have a good chance because I got some strong ass thighs and shit. So as long as I'm wearing shorts, I think I'd be all right. But nah, they just make me jiggle and make me shake everywhere. I know people,
Yeah,
so
I laid
I
on
don't
the
want to
whole
look
thing
like
like
that.
that.
I
I
don't
was
want to look
like,
like
hold
that.
on.
I know I would fall very ungracefully flinging my ass off that thing. So I'm not gonna do that to myself.
Oh my god.
But yeah, this has been fun. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we
I
appreciate
hope
you
this
coming
brought
on.
some views and some stuff for you guys. I'm trying to build up my stuff and it's just taking me longer versus some girls that just smile and be like, "Can I make you a sandwich?" And then there's 100,000 views just because she's wearing Daisy Duke shorts and a little tank top.
Girl, my followers take a long time to get up there, but I've had some loyal ass followers for years, so I appreciate what I got.
Yeah, I noticed some are digging deep in my videos. I got like
Yeah,
700 videos and they're starting to get down there. That's what I
yeah,
really want. And they're
yeah, yeah,
they're they're seeing what they've been missing this whole time. So that's a great
yeah.
feeling to have. I like that feeling.
I like that's what I do at work. I just scroll while I'm at work.
Yeah, I try. Well, I can't be on my phone too much at work. I try to let the world see me what I do. I'm trying to bring my work into it and try to promote them as well, trying to give us more business for work. But at the same time, I'm tired. I'm tired of making sandwiches sometimes.
Yeah.
Uh,
So I'm tired
but
of
yeah.
No, I
But
just get on and like listen. You know what I mean? Listen to people. But
yeah, but I just do me. I just talk about shit that happens in my life and what's on my mind and what I think is funny, and that's all my content is about. And usually, I try to be as funny as I can or as real as I can. And the reason why I post real shit is because I know people are out there going through the same thing, and I hate people to feel alone. Especially things that are hard to talk about.
right.
I'm very open to talking about even the hard shit, and that way a lot of people can get their shit out and come out of hiding at a certain subjects depending on what it is. I've been through it no matter what, so I
yeah,
can relate to. I feel like I can relate to everybody, anybody, and anybody. So
right.
I think the world needs to see more people like that, and a lot of people are scared, and hopefully I can make people feel comfortable. If she can do it, I can do it, kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Well, we really appreciate you coming on. Jay, do you have any other questions for her? I know she got to get up at 5. You said 5,
Yeah,
right?
I gotta go to bed. I got my little nighty on, so I knew it was gonna be a while. But hey, I
Yeah.
real talk though. I appreciate y'all. I thank you for following me. Like you said, you've been following me during that thing. I hope I can make you
Yes,
a long
ma'am.
time follower, and hopefully you'll see me in a bigger platform than this. And because I got a lot more, like TikTok really censors what I have to say. This is nothing. My
Yeah, girl.
stories are wild, and I hope to talk about every part of it and every bit of my life because it's a wild ride throughout the whole thing. So one
Hell
day,
yeah.
one day we'll get
Well,
there.
look, Liz, my sister-in-law, my stepson live in San Antonio. So next time I'm there, or when I go down there, I'm gonna hit you up.
Oh, all
We're
right. I
gonna
hope
get
it's a
together.
weekend. If it's a weekend, we gonna have a good ass
Yeah,
time.
yes.
I know where
I'm
all
gonna
the
hit
cool
you up.
drinking vibe karaoke spots are. I hope you like to sing, girl. If not, you can just watch me.
You
I'll
know, I
serenade your
pretend like
ass.
I can do it, so I'm down. I'm with it.
Oh man, duet.
I'm
We're
with
gonna
the
sing a
shit.
Kuna Matata then. That's gonna be our
Hakuna
first song.
Matata. I got you, girl. We'll do it.
Awesome. But yeah, just hit me up. You know how to reach me.
All right, sounds good. Thank you so much for coming on, girl.
Appreciate you, Liz.
Yes, you're welcome, handsome.
Woo!
And I gotta throw in one more. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm a flirt. I can't help it. That's just me. I flirt with everybody. You're not special though. I flirt with everybody. But you're cute. I like
No,
you have a great smile.
I appreciate you, man.
All right. Well, thank y'all. Y'all have the
Thank
great
you.
great night.
You have a great night too. See you later, babe.
What's up,
She's
man?
so she's so awesome. She's so down to earth.
She a motherfucker.
Yeah.
She here, like
What you guys think? You enjoy the live tonight?
got that bitch busting. You hear me?
Yeah. That was a good one. I love her vibe. She's so fun.
Yeah, she got good energy.
Mm-hmm.
All she gotta do is put herself out there. She'll forget about his ass.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. She had great energy. Yes, she did. Melissa said that was fun. You had no idea they knew each other. I know. What you gonna do, Jay? We're gonna be on for a while longer.
Yeah, nah, I'm tired, man.
You need to go to bed.
Oh, not right now.
Oh my God. I got home from work and I thought I was about to do all kinds of stuff. I went to sleep.
That shit dead.
2 hours. 2 hours. I went straight to sleep on the couch. Her energy is like that with everyone. Even the harmless flirting. She's good. I know I want to sing karaoke with her too. I'm gonna hit her up for real.
Nah, that's a fact.
San Antonio is not too far. Someone else
Is
said
it like 6 hours?
huh?
San
I
Antonio,
think
like 6 hours from me.
it's 6 hours. I think it's 3.5 for me. So it's not too bad. I'm gonna have to go check it out. Well, I appreciate you guys all coming on and chilling with us.
That's a fact, man. We appreciate y'all for tapping in tonight, man. Like I said, we're gonna keep growing bigger and bigger every fucking day. You understand me? You see how we've been coming the last couple days, man. We went from having 20 people to 100 and some motherfuckers, man. It just died down. We appreciate that, man. Y'all know what we're trying to get to. This is a business, man.
Yes. No.
Business.
She said, I know all the cool people are in Texas. No one's in San Diego. Oh, I want to move now. Come through.
It's crowded.
It's crowded.
Too crowded. You see the video I made on TikTok? It was a few months ago. It said, "What? I'm starting to believe nobody works no more. Everybody just driving around." I'm like, "Fuck, traffic at like what the fuck, man."
It is crowded, but I love it here. I'm glad I moved.
I'm glad I moved.
Now I miss Denver sometimes, but the prices there hella expensive.
And you talking about a mild high? Can't even breathe. When I went up there, I was like, "What the fuck, man? That shit was different." Breathe? I thought I was sick. I went during COVID, so I had to. They had the stops on the freeway when you was on your way back. They was like, they was stopping people, giving them COVID tests and shit. I was like, "Fuck, I gotta go take a COVID test."
Too damn hot in Texas. It is hot here.
Oh, that's for damn sure. That's for damn sure.
Hot.
Man, I appreciate y'all, man, tapping in, man. I'm gonna get my ass off of here.
Thank you guys. Have a good night.